Here he comes, he's coming. Here he comes, oh here he comes. Here he comes, he's coming. Here he comes, oh here he comes.
And I'm Al Rivers. I want to explain to you about what my show is about. On this show, we will learn, laugh, love, cry, and some people will even be helped. It's even a little rough around the edges. We will do a series of interviews with different people from all walks of life. We will also interview funny characters to have a good time, to even learn something. At the end of the day, it just may make sense. So the first rundown would be I will come out probably dancing or singing or whatever I choose to do that particular day. And then we'll go right on over. We'll sit down and then we'll go online. I'll look at my Facebook. I'll do email review. That's when you get to email me and ask me questions and I'll reply to them. Then we will pick a word for the day because I want to increase your vocabulary as well as mine. So we'll pick a word and read the definition of it and we'll know what that word means. We'll do that every day. Then I will ask a people pose question on Facebook where you will be able to answer the question or respond to the statement however you please. Then I will pick a statement from a movie or from a music video, and it's up to you to figure out what movie and what music video it could have came from, what artist said it, what celebrity said it. So it's all up to you. Get ready. This show is definitely reality, so you'll see mistakes. You'll see my eyes dancing all over the place because that's the way I am. You'll see my facial expressions. You're going to see all kind of stuff that deal with reality. You will see imperfections because this show is about reality, what happens on a daily basis, not perfect, not set up the way it's really not. It's just reality. So get ready to enjoy the Al Rivers Show, and thank you for coming on. Today's show will be about pregnancy. As you may know or you may not know, I'm about to be a father again for the 4th time. And so what I've done is asked my wife to come down and share some of her experiences that she's having and complications with our 4th pregnancy. So let's give it up for my wife, Yashira. Welcome, honey. You look lovely. Pregnant in heels. Look at that. Wow, wow. Have a seat, darling. So, we really don't know how this happened because she got sick. We went to the doctor, and when we first found out, the doctor came in there. He said, you were pregnant. I think we both fell under the table. But anyway, I really don't know how this happened, but we're here. You look great as always.
Yeah, I'm a little sick.
Oh, boy. You look so good. I wish I could get you pregnant again.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Now, let's talk about some of the complications you're having dealing with your pregnancy.
It's just rough. It's been rough. I think this is the worst. Like, I've been sick through all my pregnancies, but I think this has been the worst. Just the throwing up, the losing of the weight, back and forth at the hospital. Oh, just hemorrhoids, yeast infections. Those are the worst. You don't even want to talk about those. But just it's been rough. It's been rough.
I could imagine. I could only imagine what a yeast infection feel like. I never had one, but
you wouldn't want one because it's like a mental thing. Like it's itching down there, but it's mentally like messing you up at the same time.
Okay. Well, we had a lot of premature pregnancies.
Yes.
Yeah, our first daughter was born 6 months. She was 1 pound 7 ounces. Then the other 2 came in the 8th month.
Yes.
And now they have you on a medicine that is hopefully going to help you to make it to the 9th month. In your condition now, because you're 7 months now, do you think that you're going to make it to the 9th month? Or you think you're going to deliver next month?
I don't know. Not how he's playing basketball. No.
He's playing basketball in there? It's in gymnastics.
I don't think so.
Sit your tail down in there. Sit up! The cravings for crazy things decreased or increased?
Like, I never had cravings for like pickles and ice cream, and I never had cravings like that. Like weird.
But are they
cravings.
are your cravings now? Are they more now? Being 7 months now, is they more?
No.
Or are they the same?
It's just like if I got a taste for something, I get it.
What type of foods are you craving?
Just like, you know how something could jump in your mind, like you could just be like, oh, dang, that steak look good on TV. I want a steak. It can be like that.
Okay.
So it's not like, oh, dang, I want some pickles or something. I don't have cravings like that.
Okay. Okay. Now, what weird cravings have you had?
My weird cravings.
Yeah, go ahead and tell it. Go ahead and tell it, because it is crazy.
It is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a weird craving, and it's for baby powder. And I have to shake it and like smell it, because like the smell is just so, it's just a smell that is like it goes all through me. Like it makes me feel good. Like it's just weird. And it be all in my nose. It looks like, it looks crazy.
But that's a little cocaine-ish, don't you think?
It is cocaine.
Have you ever had coke?
No.
What about a Coke in a liquid form?
No. Yeah, I have Coke in liquid form, but the baby doesn't like that, so I don't drink it anymore.
Oh, he doesn't like Coca-Cola?
He don't like dark sodas.
Well, we're going to believe God he won't like the powder form either.
No, the powder form, no. If it's baby powder, he probably like that, but...
I like it on his body. Now, are you eating this baby powder? Or you just sniffing it, you said,
it's
right?
like I smell it, like if it, like the grit, I can feel the grits in my teeth. Like if I got my, like I'm smelling it, I can feel the grit sometimes, but no, I'm not eating it. No.
Okay. I want you to be careful with the powder.
I think I'm gonna stop.
You're gonna stop?
I think.
There's a show on TV called My Weird Addictions. Maybe you should. Yeah.
It is,
Maybe.
and I watch it too, so it is like. Oh,
So you
weird.
do,
It's
because
something
sometimes
weird.
you have like that little powder
My
residue.
Yeah, and I don't want to walk outside and go to the kids' school with it, because that's the first thing they want.
So what can you remember that's different about this pregnancy compared to the other ones?
This pregnancy is just, it's been weird, period. Like it's just, everything is just like weird. Like in other I always threw up, and I always had like, I always did the powder thing in all my pregnancies, but I just been a lot of really sick and tired and just moping along. But it just, this pregnancy has been very weird.
Do you think it's because we're like grandparents having a baby? Well, no. Do you think it's because you're older now?
Yeah, I think it's got a lot to do with me being older. Because I was younger when I had my other children.
Yes, we were. Younger.
Yes, we were.
Yes. Okay. So that's the difference. Yeah, and I think age plays a great part in it, because, you know, your body is not what it used to be. You're changing and stuff. Did you feel after we came back from the hospital and told everybody?
I was nervous. I thought the kids was gonna be like, y'all still do that? Like, yeah, just made me nervous. But the reaction of the kids, it was like gratifying.
Really? I felt different. I felt like they did say, y'all still do that, you're too old. You know, I felt embarrassed, like when I first had to tell my mother you was pregnant with the first child, you know. I had to come and tell her, you know, I went through a whole series of things. We'll talk about that on another show. But it was just strange. It feels so weird.
Yeah,
and now to think that we can't even come up with a name for the baby either.
Because it was so simple. Like we had well, you know, had the kid's name, but now it was like we're stuck.
Like, yeah,
we got to see it.
Yeah, we got to see it. Once we see the baby, then we'll be able to name being pregnant in heels. Like, why?
Well, it's a show called Pregnant in Heels. Like, it's sexy.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's sexy.
Well, you're right.
What do you think?
I think it's great. Maybe I could put a twin in there.
No,
just,
thank you.
Just feeding of the baby. We did take a class this weekend at the Lehigh Valley Hospital where they Fat Kids a pamphlet. They talked about breastfeeding. You know I act up in there because we talked about
it was different.
Breast milk.
Yeah.
And they said that the breast milk could the breast milk was actually good for the baby. It helps the baby become more intelligent. It protects the baby from his immune system, helps develop his immune system to fight off bacteria that could lead to different sicknesses and illnesses.
And the most important thing, it makes me lose weight.
Yes, it makes her lose weight. But what, I wonder if I drink, you think it would help me?
You already losing weight, so it don't matter.
No, I'm going to drink the milk too.
Well, it probably help your diabetes.
I wonder, I should have asked that, can breast milk heal your pancreas?
Well, if it can do other things, so it probably will. We won't know until the baby comes. Okay,
we're going to try that.
Yeah.
We're going to try that. That's going to be a study.
I'll pump yours, and the baby can get his from the breast.
No. I want just what the baby get. I was here first. Breastfeed the baby.
Yes, I plan to breast. I have done it for two of the kids, but it never worked out. So I'm just trying for this baby. I'm gonna try to do the long run and see how it works out. Because when I went to the second class, you couldn't attend. The lady was like, in 6 months will be really good for the kids to breastfeed for 6 months. But if I can't do it,
just leave it alone.
You can always pump the milk and put it in the freezer, then unthaw it. But
they talked about something. It's called skin to skin. Of course, I had to ask questions in the class. Skin to skin is when you take the newborn baby and the mother, she doesn't have any clothes on, and the baby
no
lays,
top.
No top on, rather,
yeah.
No top, and the baby lays on your skin. And so I asked, I noticed in one of the pictures the father didn't have a shirt on. I said, well, does the father have to do skin to skin contact? So the baby has to lay down and do skin to skin. So now we refer to skin as just contact.
Yes.
Contact.
Every morning, like, okay, we ain't gonna do skin to skin.
On the serious note, I want to ask you, how does it make you feel knowing that you as a human can bring another human? You carry this human inside your body for however many months you can make it.
Basically.
And you bring this human into the world. Like, what does that make you feel like as a woman?
It's crazy because my first 3, I never really realized, like, I'm really carrying something inside of me. But, like, when I went to the first ultrasound, and, the 5-month ultrasound, it really made me realize, like, oh, my God, he's growing inside of me, his bones, his brains, his fingers, his toes. It's a human growing inside of me. It's really weird, but it's a beautiful thing, I think. It's really beautiful.
So you didn't feel the other children?
I felt the other children, but you don't, like, I guess when you get older, when you're younger, you don't think about it. I'm just pregnant. But when you get older, like I'm in the older stage now. I'm 31. Okay. I'm in the older stage, so I think a lot about
we're in different mental place now. So
different mental place. And then I'm seeing, like, oh my God, this baby is growing, and you can see his face, and the ultrasounds are way different from
back then. True.
Back then, you can see their spines, you can see the toes and everything. Move the heartbeat, him breathing, you can see everything. So it's much different.
Are you looking forward to the baby shower?
Yes, I am.
You are.
People, you can bring me shoes. You can bring me shoes to the baby shower. The mother need love too. You can bring the baby some Pampers and get mommy a pair of shoes. Why?
No. That don't have nothing to do with the bundle of joy that's coming in. Whatever. We'll
But
be
I'm
back in a
hoping
moment.
that
It's a great feeling,
No,
though,
but
knowing that you've, out of love, a human was conceived,
yes,
and it will resemble the both of you, or maybe not, because you know you have them genes that jump.
like he can
But I
like
think
my great
it's
grandfather.
for me, being a male is just a great feeling, and especially that it's going to be a boy. So you know that right there just made it even specialer. Not that I don't love my girls, but you know that just leveled things off, 2 and 2.
Yes,
You know what I mean? 2 girls, 2
two
boys.
Yes,
That's a good number for kids. You know, that's even slate right there. I like it. Well, if I never said it before, thank you for having my children.
and he's kicking right now.
He's kicking. Let me feel it. Y'all want to hear the baby heartbeat? Listen.
That's not how it sounds.
That's not how it sounds?
No.
Okay. Oh my God. You're so cute. Look at you.
Thank you.
I'm going to see you after this.
I
What on
think
the
we already
Tia
did enough
Tamara show they
damage.
called that, what is it, moonlighting?
Moonlight, no moonlighting.
No moonlighting? Oh, okay.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yes.
Well, you were a great guest on the show today.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you.
I love you.